Hi everybody, welcome back to a how-to on barbecue sauce. This one's going to be nice and simple and straight to the point. So let's talk about the base of our Kansas City style barbecue sauce. I have got 16 ounces, which is just 2 small cans of organic tomato sauce. The organic part is the important part to me because it's got less additives and less things sprayed on it throughout the growing process of the tomatoes. Let's move around the horn here with our liquids. I have got Worcestershire here. This is 2 tablespoons. I have got a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. I am going to be utilizing the Crystal hot sauce over there. That's just a Louisiana style cayenne pepper hot sauce, very vinegary. The liquid smoke up at the top, that is a hickory flavor. Now, around the top right, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder in this one here. Our darker seasonings are going to be paprika, chili powder, cayenne. Finally here, this is my sugar substitute. I'm going to be using stevia. Like I have said all weekend long, I'm trying to keep my carbs down, and the stevia is going to be my solution here for my Kansas City style barbecue sauce. As everybody knows, Kansas City style barbecue is very sweet, very sticky, full of sugar, which is why everybody loves it. I do too, but my body doesn't, so I'm trying to cut all of that down. I have found here stevia is a good replacement for sweetener, but it is very, very strong, so much less needs to be used. So what we're going to do today for this is make a simple syrup. Now this is 2 tablespoons of stevia. I have a 1/4 cup of water ready to go. I'm going to bring the water to a boil. Once it's at that boil, I'm going to sprinkle the stevia in, stir it in until it's dissolved, then remove from the heat and allow it to cool a little before adding in. All of these ingredients are going to be added into here, mixed together. Then we're going to transfer it to the stovetop, a small saucepan, get it to a low simmer, and let it cook anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. The longer we cook it, the more opportunity the water in our simple syrup has to evaporate. Any excess water that'll be in here will evaporate as well, and that'll allow our barbecue sauce to thicken. So let's go ahead and get everything put together. Real simple. Ready? 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire, 4 tablespoons, also known as a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. Then we have several dashes of hot sauce. That's about 5 to 10, anywhere in that range. Several dashes of our liquid smoke, hickory flavor. Like I said, I've got my light seasonings here, salt, pepper, garlic, onion in there. My dark seasonings, chili, paprika, cayenne pepper in there. And we're going to mix that all together using a whisk. And just get it all well combined. You can already see as everything is mixing together, it is getting that darker color that you would expect to find in a Kansas City style barbecue sauce. So there we go, just all mixed together. See how simple that is? Let's go ahead and get our simple syrup made, and then we'll put this on the heat. Okay, here we are. We're going to make our simple syrup. It's in the name, very easy to do. 2 ingredients. Traditionally, a simple syrup is even parts water to sugar. You bring the water to a boil, stir in your sugar until dissolved, remove from heat, and allow to cool. Commonly found in bars. Bartenders utilize simple syrup a lot. A good thing to have in your back pocket if you're mixing drinks for the night. I am using stevia as my sugar replacement. Stevia is really strong. Instead of doing a 1-to-1 ratio, I have cut that in half, and I am going to do a 2-to-1 ratio. So I've got my stevia here, 2 tablespoons versus 4 tablespoons of water. So we can see the water is coming to a boil nice and quickly because it's only a little bit amount. Over here on the side, you can see I've got myself a little cup bowl saucer to capture the water once I need to remove it from the heat. Here we go. Boil. And we're just gonna put the water in, or put the stevia in, give it a stir, make sure it is all well combined, and let's allow the heat to just come back just a little bit more. There we go. And that's it, because I don't want to lose my water. I am just, good catch there. See that? Goalie reflexes. Okay, so I didn't want to lose my water through evaporation. So that's why I bring it to just a boil. Worked very quickly with that. And that's it. So I'm now going to use this pot for the rest of my process. Okay, guys, let's get the sauce into our pan here, into our saucepan. And there we go. That's all the stuff that we had mixed together except for the simple syrup, remember? All right, so we're going to get all of that in here. I'm going to set this bowl aside because I'm going to just transfer everything right back to this. So here we go. I'm going to turn my heat on. I'm going to put it at a medium high to allow the temperature to come up gently. I don't want to overdo it here and risk getting it to a boil too fast. I want these flavors to just, mingle with each other. I don't want one to get too hot too fast versus the other. Just within a minute, because there's just such little liquid in there, very quickly getting warmed up. And I'm using a warmed up pan. This is the same one that I used for the simple syrup. I just dumped that simple syrup in there, and now I'm going to mix it all in. And now we're going to allow this to just gently simmer about 5 to 10 minutes. So let's get this back to low simmer. I'm turning the heat back up just a little bit. Everything's starting to simmer gently. Nice, gentle simmer, and I'm going to keep that under control. I've got my handy timer here. I think you guys are all starting to realize that I love to utilize a timer. It keeps things going here for me. This one, I am just going to let it run so everybody can see the process, see the change that's going to occur here with the sauce as it heats up and starts to evaporate the water within it, which is going to allow it to thicken for us. So I'm just watching the heat very carefully, and we'll keep an eye on it. We'll check it every couple of minutes here and just make sure that the color is deepening and the liquid, the excess liquids are evaporating. All right, guys, we're hitting the 5-minute mark. Let's take a look at our sauce here. It's been simmering away just on a low, gentle simmer, just like that. And looking good. Everything is starting to effervesce. The aromatics are wonderful right now here in the house. So good opportunity here at the 5-minute mark to just dip a spoon in, see how we're doing on coverage. It's coating the back of the spoon very well. And let's get a taste. Good taste right there. Not much that I really want to adjust there. It's got sweetness to it. It's not as sweet as what I would find with a commercial style KC barbecue. That's what I'm expecting, right? With the sweetener replacement, I am getting the heat in there. I am getting that earthy undertone that the Worcestershire is bringing, and I am definitely picking up on the back end the smoke. So things are going good. No adjustment needed. We'll take a look at this again at the 10-minute mark. Okay, guys, hitting the 10-minute mark. Let's take a look here. Oh, I can already see just by stirring it around that it's thickening up really nicely. We've given it a good opportunity to evaporate the excess water that was in there, and it's really getting finicky with me, so I'll pull it back off of the heat a little bit here, probably getting a little bit too hot there. So a little less heat on it. Let's do one more spoon test, see where we're at. Nice and thick. Just sticking to the spoon. One more taste. That's going to be delicious. Nice and smoky, nice and sweet, what I wanted. Definitely has great mouthfeel to it. And I think we're ready to go on that one. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to transfer it back to this bowl and put it in the refrigerator to allow it to cool. And I've gone ahead and grabbed my ribs that I have prepared. So the ribs that I prepared, I want to show you these guys. I grabbed them yesterday. They were in the butcher section and manager special. It was £2 and I got them for just over $5, which is an awesome price for ribs. Let's show you these bad guys, these bad boys here real quick. Isn't that pretty? Nice looking ribs there. So I brine these overnight. I do a brine for pork and chicken just religiously. It's an automatic for me to do that. So these brined in a gallon bag overnight. I've just pulled them out of the refrigerator while our barbecue sauce was cooking. What I'm going to do next here is them dry, season them. Then I am going to sear them real good, get a nice crust on the outside quick as possible. And then I'm going to wrap them real tight in some foil and cook them low and slow for several hours here this afternoon. Get the house smelling amazing, and these guys will be braised up real nice for the race today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I'll put together a short and show you guys how everything looks once it's all done cooking and put together. If you found value in this video, please do leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, share with your friends, and leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys are doing to keep your carbs down. So that's it for me today, guys. I hope you all have enjoyed this. Until next time, I will see you all again on Racin' and Brazen. Cheers.